Well, are you thinking of downsizing? It can be tricky if you have a lot of stuff. This morning, our organizing expert, Vicki Norris, is showing us how to do it and to make the most of your new space.
Hey, it's Vicki Norris, organizing expert and life reclaimist of Restoring Order. You know, a downsize is never easy, but I'm going to show you how with a little thoughtful planning, you can optimize a smaller space with some creative solutions. I want you to meet Michelle. She has been kind enough to let us in her life and help her with this downsize process. So Michelle, can you share a little bit about what you were facing in this downsize and maybe some of the spaces that you were going to be losing?
Sure. Yeah, I was moving from about a 3,000 square foot house down to a 2,000 square foot house. So I had a move coming up and knew that I needed to find some good solutions. I also was losing a playroom for my kids and an office and also a dining room. And so just had to find some creative solutions of how we could use less space and still accomplish all of our goals.
Okay, well, you know, household transitions can be a little dicey, but you came in when we're able to help Michelle with the process. So talk us through how that went from the old home to the new home.
Sure. Well, we started the old home and we were very methodical in measuring spaces and furniture, really making some key decisions on what would be moving to this home and what would be staying behind. And one of the things we identified was storage for 4 active kids. And where do their backpacks go? Where does their sporting equipment go? And we came up with this beautiful solution that holds all of their belongings in a neat and tidy manner. And as you can see, we've got space for all the boys' soccer equipment and athletic equipment, backpacks for school. So this has just worked beautifully.
So the office, she had a home office before, and that's a pretty important space to do without. So you had to kind of bridge 2 spaces to resolve that problem.
Right.
So you put the file cabinet here, and then it looks like maybe some boxes still to be sorted.
Well, these are actually memory boxes. So Michelle has 4 children, and so there's a box for each of her children. We left them out on top so they're easy to get into. The ones on the top are the more active, the younger children who tend to bring home more artwork and special awards and things. So those are up top so she can easily drop things in. And then in the file cabinet, we have all of her important files and records and things she wants access to. So it's handy, but it's not in the kitchen taking up space there.
So then in every home office, we need a space for very active items, to-dos, to files, reference binders. And so I love that you guys actually bridge those 2 spaces with the less used, more reference type of items in the garage, and then the hotter items here in the kitchen.
Yes. And she also has a storage box over to the side. And this is used for all the kids' school-related papers, things that need attention and action, but their lid goes on, stays neat and tidy, but easily accessible again.
This is a great solution when you're downsizing, is to create a household hub right in your kitchen. Okay, I have kids, you have kids, and it had to be hard to lose a playroom, but you got creative, so tell us about what you did.
Yeah, well, we have this great, huge coat closet back here, and it goes way back under the stairs. And when I saw it, I just thought this would be a great hideout for my girls. They still play with kitchen stuff, dress up things, and it was just too much to have that and Barbies and everything in their bedroom that they're now sharing. So I wanted to use this space rather than a coat closet and just sort of a catch-all as a little playroom. So we call it their hideout.
I hope you've been encouraged and got some fun ideas for optimizing your space, even if you're not moving.
To learn more about Vicki Norris, you can head to our website, kptv.com/moregdo, and there you will find a link to Restoring Order.